Hello and welcome to more Vintage Cube drafts. This first pack, so the first thing you always do is check for power. So no power, but we got some power cards. Sneak Attack and Natural Order are both insanely powerful in their own respect. Natural Order is kind of a one-card combo piece, where Sneak Attack requires the creature in hand. But Natural Order requires building your whole deck in such a way that, getting Crater Hoof wins the game and stuff like that. So I'm not going to take any of these cards. Ancestral Visions is probably the only thing to consider, but we know what we're doing. We're taking Sneak Attack here. Natural Order is good as well, but Sneak Attack's more fun for me at least. And, ooh. Okay, what do we got here? So we could take a, probably Scalding Tarn because we already have Sneak Attack. So Ulamog's not that great to sneak in. It does exile 20 cards, but that usually leaves them with like 10 cards left. So it's fine, but it's not the best. Courser's a great card. Manglehorn's really good. Click is good. Steamkin's fine. We're going to take Scalding Tarn though. Sneak Attack decks often have to splash cards and splash colors. So having good fixing allows us to do even more fun things. Oh no. So we can take a Crucible of Worlds if we want to go into like Big Red Wildfire and all that. Mer Battlesphere is pretty fun to sneak attack into play. You get to attack for 8 plus 8 to the face, right? No, attack for 8 plus 4 to the face. Okay. So that's good. Bells and Locks kind of fun to sneak into play. Crucible is just busted if we get Strip Mine and stuff like that. Mind Twist is fine. It usually requires a lot of big mana to work. But the big red decks do frequently want a lot of mana anyway. I'm going to take a Mind Twist, I think. This card can be fun. And hopefully we can wheel a Crucible of Worlds. Well, there's a Goblin Welder, Workshop, Getting to the Trials, Tooth and Nail. So Tooth and Nail is good with Sneak Attack as well. We could grab Tropical Island off Scalding Tarn to try and splash green. There's a lot of options here. We could take Gravetide and try and go Sneak Attack Recurring Nightmare, which would be kind of fun. It's not a deck I usually draft, but let's do it. Let's take a Gravetide in here. Okay, Imperial Seal lets us find Sneak Attack. We're going to be missing Signet, Lotus Bloom, both are good cards, but I think Bad Tutor for a good card is still worth it. And let's see. There's a Taiga. There's Collective Brutality lets us discard if we do go Reanimate. I think Phyrexian Arena is kind of medium. I'm just going to take a Taiga. I could see us wanting green as well. Ooh, we're in Power Stone. Okay. Oh, wait. Artisan. So Arcane Artisan is very good with Sneak Attack. We could be more of like a fair sneak deck. I'm going to try this card out. I've never played it. I know Wyrn Power Stone is super busted, really good with Mind Twist, and this probably was the wrong pick, but I'm going to try this card out. It's kind of like Show and Tell. Okay, Badlands is nice. We definitely need the fixing here. Lava Claw Reaches Wield? I'll probably be taking that over, Garrick. This deck at the moment does not have any way to generate a lot of mana, but having good mana, I think is nice. So if we get white, we can in fact Enlighten Tutor for Sneak Attack. Is that better than taking something like a Bone Shredder or a Runaway Steamkin? Let's just have all the tutors for Sneak Attack. See how quickly we can turbo kill our opponents here. I don't even know if we're playing white, but... Ooh, Bells and Lock? Bells and Lock is a really fun card to put into play. Yeah, let's do it. We can take a Nicol Bolas here if we want more top end. Or we can take a Hissing Quagmire to make the green splash more reliable. We only have one enters tap land at the moment. Bolas is fun, but I just can't ever see us casting it. We want our expensive spells to be creatures here. I guess there's a world where maybe we backdoor into mono red. Chain Lightning's good. Flame Slash is also fine. Yeah, so our backdoor is mono red aggro, but we want to do something sweet. We don't want to be draft a boring deck. Whoa, fast bond. We could have had fast bond Crucible of Worlds. We can take Inferno Titan. It's a good card to sneak into play. Good card to Arcane Artisan and just cast, to be honest. Passing Dark Confidant, Chalice, some other things, but oh wait, Reanimate. Oh, that's interesting. Probably we want Reanimate here. And try and wheel an Inferno Titan. Because we definitely could be a Reanimate deck as well. Alright, I'll take this. Sorry, Inferno. Thoughtseize. Elish Norn. Magma Jet. And then a whole bunch of nonsense. I don't think I want a Corpse Dance. I'm not a big fan of that card. I think I just take Thoughtseize here. We could Thoughtseize our opponent's creatures and reanimate them, which is kind of fun. Yeah, Elish Norn's just not good with sneak attack. Let's do this. Okay, so we got Bad Karn, Oath of Druids. Oath of Druids is interesting. I mean, oathing into a Grave Titan is not the best thing ever. In fact, it's just not particularly good. We could take Vampiric Tutor. That gives us like literally 4 copies of sneak attack. We can wheel a Blood Crypt, Scarab God, and Gruul Signet and all that. But let's take a Vampiric Tutor. I kind of want to go all in on this whole... Ooh. Bazaar of Baghdad is real good with Reanimate. So we can take Bazaar, hope to wheel something good to Reanimate. There's also like Splinter Twin. Palancron is kind of funny with sneak attack. We can get infinite mana with 6 lands in play. And then Treachery is fine. I'm going to take Bazaar of Baghdad though. We already have Reanimate. Ooh, Puppeteer Click is a good one. Right? Sneak it into play. Get Puppeteer Click. Get a creature from their graveyard. And then it comes back and get another creature from their graveyard. Kind of down for that. I mean, we're missing on like Trinket Mage, Figure of Destiny, Glorybringer. I'll try this card. Ooh, Recurring Nightmare. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty nice Recurring Nightmare deck. And we have Bazaar of Baghdad. So we can recur Grave Titan, Belzenlock. Maybe we can wheel a Duplicate. That's also a very, very late card. I don't know what's going on there, but let's try this out. Also, Nightmare is good with Enlightened Tutor, although the mana's not looking like we're going to be able to play this card. But we already have Vampiric Tutor and Imperial Seal, so it's mostly fine. Now that we have Recurring Nightmare, though, we want cheap creatures. That way, because it's kind of easy to get creatures into our graveyard. Okay, so Shallow Grave combos with Emrakul, or like any of the big Eldrazi. Flametone Kavu is better with Recurring Nightmare. It can also kill itself in a pinch. But Shallow Grave, Bazaar of Baghdad, plus we have 2 tutors for a Bazaar of Baghdad. It's probably got to be the pick. We just got to get an Eldrazi somewhere. Well, Progenitus doesn't really work for that, unfortunately. We could take Temple Garden, but we're not playing green either, so that's probably just not worth it. Banisher Priest. We can theoretically use it with Recurring Nightmare, but it doesn't do anything. Honestly, this might be a Sword of Feast and Famine. If we get enough creatures. Or a Pyretic Ritual to play sneak attack. Let's Pyretic Ritual, actually. Inferno Titan Wield. Okay. I am down for that. Titan Sneak. Frenzy is not for this deck. We could take Corpse Dance. We already have Shallow Grave. Okay. We're just really hoping to get an Eldrazi. I don't think I need another Grim Tutor. Let's just get a bit better mana. Splinter Twin? It's gotta be better than Thundermaw, right? I mean, Thundermaw is cool. We'll take Splinter Twin just as a hedge. The fact that it's there means nobody wants it. I'll take a figure, I guess. Recruiter of the Guard. So, if we get a Kiki Jiki, we can sneak attack in a Recruiter of the Guard. Find Kiki and then put it into play. Okay, there are some things assembling here. We don't know if they're good things. We want to see Urborg. Urborg plus Bazaar is pretty nice. Obviously an Eldrazi. Electroman, probably not playing that. Okay. No power. Rishton Port. I don't think this is an upheaval deck. Sheldock Isle could be interesting in this deck. Sheldock Bazaar of Baghdad, we can really get our library down. And if we get an Eldrazi, then this can cast it. I don't think we're playing green, so Bayou's not really necessary. And this should wheel... We don't really need a Signet. Okay, I'll take a Sheldock Isle here. Dark Ritual is good. Also Imperial Recruiter. Man, we're like one Kiki-Jiki away from having a pretty sweet deck. Probably I just want to take Dark Ritual. Our deck's kind of like... we're going to go off all in one burst, so Ritual really helps with that. I mean, Riders is good to sneak and play. Our deck's close. It's close. Terracodon is not the best card to sneak attack. That is for sure. Seething Song, on the other hand, I mean, we could just like Ritual one of our big plays here. I mean, I don't think I'm doing that. This card's not that good with what we have. Rakdos Return, we already have Mind Twist. I'll take a Seething Song here. We could reanimate a Terracodon, though. I mean, we don't want a Corpse Dance or Shadowgrave, but the literal card Reanimate with Bazaar is kind of good. And Seething Song should wheel. Okay, I'll take a Terracodon. Ooh, Massacre Worm? Massacre Worm is good. Kill all their creatures. Passing Big Chandra, which is good. I mean, maybe Massacre Worm wheels. Hang on. Because we could take something like... I don't know if Hymn to Torok really works in this deck. We're not trying to win the card advantage game. Chandra's okay. What does Revelark do for us? Not a whole lot. Not much at all. Alright, we'll take a Massacre Worm. Just get more biggins. Xenagos. Buried Alive. I don't think we need a Buried Alive. Sun Titan can get back Recurring Nightmare. That's interesting. Sphinx of the Steel Wind is just fine. It's not the best card. I think we gotta take Avenger of Zendikar. It's so good with Recurring Nightmare. Yeah, we're just gonna get a bunch of tokens. Unburial Rites? Let's see. This might actually be a Pentad Prism deck. We're kind of all about the quick mana. With Bazaar of Baghdad, and especially, we kind of want extra ways to generate mana, because this takes one land away from you. We could also take Inquisition to combo with Thoughtseize. Maybe wheel the Hymn to Torok. Siege Gang Commander is fun too with Recurring Nightmare. This deck is just really fair, and I don't know I don't know how to feel about it. A Craterhoof Behemoth would make this deck insane. But we don't have that. Siege Gang should wheel. I'm gonna take an Inquisition. I think just enough disruption should be good. Ooh, Hazret the Fervent. I mean, Hazret is discard. But she can't really attack under most circumstances in this deck. Hero of Bladehold has Battle Cry, if we do sneak that in. Also Splinter Twin, Hero of Bladehold, but we're never casting this card, that's for sure. Pulse, we're never casting. Scrounger is kind of funny to discard and then get back. I think it's between these two, though. Alright, I'll try an Elves, actually. It's possible we get the green for this to work. Well, there's Restoration Angel, but we did not get a Kiki-Jiki, unfortunately. Does Resto Sneak Attack work? Wait. So we sneak attack something into play. Then we sneak attack a Restoration Angel. And then it blinks it. And then the creature just stays in play. I think that's actually how that works. I mean, we're never casting this card. But I think I like this. Lumbering Falls helps our mana? Question mark? Alright. Okay, Overgrown Tomb does help with green mana. I don't think Imperial Recruiter does really what we need. I don't even think Recruiter of the Guard does what we need. I guess this lets us cast our bigger creatures if we get to that point. Right now we have a Taiga that can be fetched off Scalding Tarn for Fintorn Elves. Okay. Yeah, I'll pass the Gearhulk here. Okay, Seething Song Wield. Like that. Ophiomancer. Oh, wait. Ophiomancer's pretty good with Recurring Nightmare as well. What do we have as far as early creatures goes? Fintorn Elves. Artisan. Not playing Recruiter of the Guard. Okay, I'll take an Ophiomancer. Raging Ravine helps with the green splash. Does Revelark do anything now? So we have Revelark gets Ophiomancer. Man, this deck was so close to being good. I'm gonna take a Raging. Okay, that was weird. It lagged and then we just picked whatever showed up next, which was a... Oh, Hellrider is actually interesting in this deck. We accidentally picked it, but it might be playable. This deck is a nightmare, but it's like a beautiful nightmare, you know? Cut Revelark. Unfortunately, we can't really pay the flashback cost on Unburial Rites, so I don't think it's good. Okay, 26 playables. I think having a turn 1 elf is so important. Well, what do we have as far as green? And I don't... Well, we do kind of want to run a Shelldock Isle, but that kind of just destroys our mana base. What does this look like? So Taiga, Scalding Tarn just gets mountains, which is good because we have... Okay, these are the fetchable lands here. Blood Crypt, Overgrown Tomb. Lava Claw reaches. Bazaar of Baghdad is its own land. So if we don't run green, then our mana is decent. I don't think we can run Mind Twist. Although... No, because we didn't get Seething Song, that's right. I don't think we're Shallow Grave or Corpse Dancing. I think we're more of a Recurring Nightmare game plan. And then we have Dark Ritual, Reanimate, Thoughtseize, Vamp. I'm not a big fan of Chain Lightning. Mind Twist is probably better than Flame Slash, right? We just have big things. Yeah, okay. We can like Dark Ritual, Pyretic Ritual, Mind Twist. That can be our game plan. I think we're not playing blue. It just makes our mana so bad. Like right now we have a pretty consistent Jund mana base. Can we afford to run Unburial Rites? Getting back Grave Titan, Inferno Titan, Massacre Worm, Avenger, Terastodon are all pretty sweet. But I think we're probably just going to run one of Flame Slash here. And then run this mana. Actually, we could run Bazaar as a land. Or as a spell instead of a land and just run 18 lands. That seems better. This deck is a bit mana hungry. So no planes. We're never casting Restoration Angel. We're only sneak attacking it into play. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 11 black sources. Seems fine. 2, 3, 4, 5 green sources. Seems good. And then red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we get one more too. Nice. Probably got to be swamp. No, I want it to be a mountain actually. That way we can sneak attack more reliably. 11 black is fine. Alright, let's run this deck. It looks pretty bad, but we can get some surprise attacks off of like Hellrider, or Splinter Twinning a Grave Titan or a Demon Lord Belzenlock. Oh man. Oh, see you guys round 1. Alright, we're on the play. Let's go first. Well, this hand has a lot of power. If we Thoughtseize a big creature from them, oh boy. Let's just lead on Thoughtseize though. See what they got going on. Oh no, mono white. So Thalia is not the most problematic. Sort of Worn Peace, Path to Exile, Hangerback Walker. What do we want to take here? Because right now, Reanimate on Hangerback doesn't do anything. Reanimate on Thalia doesn't do anything. Sort of Worn Peace doesn't matter because we have an Ophiomancer. I think we just take Path to Exile. That way they have no way to deal with our Ophiomancer. And it makes blockers for both of their things. This is going to get really big. But that's fine, because if we ever do kill it, then we can Massacre Worm it. Let's take Path. And now they think we're Reanimator, which we kind of are, but not in the traditional sense. And we're going to save Reanimate for if we draw something like Bazaar of Baghdad. The opponent played Plains. That's what I wanted to see. Give me that Findhorn Elves. I don't really want to run out Dark Ritual. I'd kind of rather save this to cast like a Grave Titan or something later on. Opponent plays Thalia here. Plains. I guess they could also run out Hangerback. Okay, Thalia is in. There we go. Let's play Swamp this turn and go Ophiomancer. Also, Thalia makes Dark Ritual pretty bad, so we can probably just discard that to Bazaar of Baghdad. So opponent plays Stoneforge, okay. Do they have both swords? If they have a pro-black sword, this is bad. Okay, Batterskull is pretty bad with a snake in play. And they did not... Oh, I guess that was their third land, huh? Okay. So let's play Bazaar of Baghdad and activate it. Imperial Seal, Splinter Twin. I don't think I'm ever going to be Splinter Twinning. Discard 3 cards. 1. I'm not going to play Findhorn Elves, and Dark Ritual is bad with Thalia out. So I think we just cast Imperial Seal here. Probably just get Recurring Nightmare. They currently have shown no way to deal with it. Because Sneak Attack isn't good right now. We have Reanimate already, so we could get a... Oh, we could get a Massacre Worm. Reanimating Massacre Worm might just do it. But then they get Stoneforge and a Batterskull. Let's get Recurring Nightmare. Okay, opponent plays Hangerback Walker. And they're going to put a Batterskull into play, which is fine. So if we cast Recurring Nightmare, we can keep just Reanimate in play. Oh, we can't even cast it, can we? Unless we hit a land off Bazaar. Wait, so if we Bazaar Baghdad, we go down 1 card. So we just discard this. Okay, that's fine, actually. Oh. Let's... Okay, well, we can just Recurring Nightmare next turn. Let's discard you. Wait, how does this work? Thalia makes this troublesome. But we don't actually need... Yeah, let's discard these 3, because we don't even need the land because we're going to kill Thalia here. Okay, that seems fine. Discard you, and you. Reanimate. Massacre Worm. Take some damage to do it, but then we can start like Recurring Nightmaring Massacre Worms and whatnot. Opponent gets a Batterskull. Yep. So they all get -2/-2. They take 6 damage here. And they get a 1/1. And then no attacks. And we just pass. We can reanimate Demon Lord Belzenlock. Hoping to find a better creature than that so we don't just die. Oh. That's kind of problematic. Okay, fair enough, opponent. Getting a big flyer. What do we need now? I mean, we kind of just have to hope to not die off Belzenlock. We don't even need this extra mana. But let's play Recurring Nightmare. Let's Bazaar of Baghdad. Ooh. Can we just kill them with Hellrider? I don't think so yet. I don't think so just yet. So we're gonna sack the Death Touch Snake, I think, so we can attack first and then get Belzenlock as a blocker. They have Sword of War and Peace, which means we can chump block. But we can hit them for a decent amount of damage here. Right, because this kills us next turn, that's for sure. Okay, let's attack with Massacre Worm and the Death's Touch Snake. And then get Belzenlock. Don't die. Okay, Inquisition is fine. We fall to 4 and hope to not die. Belzenlock can block. If they play an equipped sword, he chump blocks. But that's... You have Karakas on? Okay. We lose this one. Wow. The Batterskull equipped Karakas Wombo combo. Fair enough. Okay. This is a really bad matchup, by the way. Well, we're bringing in our burn. Just to deal with the random creatures. Splinter Twin seems kind of ambitious. Puppeteer Click seems fun. Maybe not the best card in the world, but it does have Persist at least. And then Mind Twist is pretty bad against mono white. Let's run it like this. Alright, let's go first and be wary of the old Batterskull equip strategy. Let's keep. Any discard outlet in this hand is good. Oh, never mind, we don't have red, do we? Or black. That's sketchier. But most of our deck is black, so we should hit Ophiomancer on time. And I will trade this off if need be. Okay. Swamp, please. Stoneforge. That's a good card in your deck. Turn 3 Batterskull. Alright, let's get a Swamp. You have Sword of Light and Shadow too? Ooh, I don't know how we're beating that. Terastodon. Well, this was a good start. Now we're dead. I thought we had black mana. I just assumed because our deck is like almost all swamps. But Basic Forest really hurting us here. If we can draw like a Bazaar of Baghdad, we can Recurring Nightmare Terastodon to deal with the Batterskull. Yeah, they're just putting it into play, which makes sense. Swamp. No! How many forests are we playing? Alright, we just have to draw a sneak attack next turn, I guess. This is unfortunate. We'll put it that way. Yep, you get Batter Skull, and you can actually plane equip Sword onto the Batter Skull so we can never block it. It's probably their best bet. Nope, okay. Take 4. Look, opponent, I got no plays, okay? Doing nothing, okay. Sneak attack. Restoration Angel. A classic. This is not good, guys. Oh, they must have Path to Exile or something, which is even scarier. We're just gonna die to this. Not a castable card in our hand here. Mm-hmm. We're actually dead next turn. Yeah. Sneak attack can still get us there, like a defensive sneak. And then this definitely looks like they're holding up Path. Well, there's our swamp. I guess this technically keeps us alive. Unless they Path to exile the Ophiomancer. Which they clearly have. Swords to Plowshares. We go up to 9. And then we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're dead. Alright, on to round 2. Hello and welcome to round 2. What's with this lack of swamps? I think I have to mulligan this. What is going on? Alright, let's mulligan again. Okay. I guess we want a mountain. How many? I need to check how many black sources are in our deck. This feels like an anomaly. Oh, we're super dead. Swamp. Pass turn with our big cards in hand. Oh man. I mean, we have basically this deck just wants to. Oh jeez. We're gonna get up people. Basically, this deck just wants to draw either sneak attack or recurring nightmare every game. And we have 2 tutors to get there. Otherwise, it does actually nothing. Okay. What you got for us? That's not the scariest thing I've ever seen. There's a forest. Well, I kind of regret putting lands on top now, but we at least got an Ophiomancer trigger. Maybe opponent just has lands, you never know. Hey! Hey! Okay, I mean, we still need to draw stuff. Because we don't have any way to get a creature in our graveyard yet. But as soon as we do... Oh, they're just leveling up? Attack with the snake. Yeah, this deck really needs Bizarre. Mutable? Are you just gonna swing with both? I'll block here. We can Recurring Nightmare back the Ophiomancer. Blood Crypt, okay. Let's play this. Oh, let's attack first. For 1. Recurring Nightmare. Get you back. Get another thing. Killed your Mutavault. Get out of here, opponent. And we have 6 mana. Avengers at 7. If we draw a green... Oh no, this is a real... This is a real spell. Okay. So opponent's on Tinker, I assume. Like Esper Tinker. They should have attacked, I would think. Dark Ritual. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the requisite green mana, which we had all the other games. Let's go Blood Crypt tapped, pass turn. I don't know how we're dealing with this, but we're likely just taking a lot of damage. That's what's going to happen. Take 6. Our opponent really should be suiciding their hanger back. Metalworker, okay. Well, that's not so good with one card in hand. Either a forest or something. Splinter Twin. That's not a good card. Let's pass turn. This is this is not the best series of draws we've ever had. This is a mold of 5 though. I know that also says that our deck is bad because we have to mold a 5, but just keep that in mind when you're judging the deck. It could have been worse. Okay, we need something. Inferno Titan? Splinter Twin? No, that wouldn't kill Sphinx. We can just cast an Inferno Titan and then die. Which seems like not the best. We're just dead. Okay. Let's, I don't know what we even have against this. Just not draw bad cards? Okay, let's count the swamps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 black sources. These have just been weird anomalies. Let's go first. Czar Baghdad Reanimate. Okay. See, this is a real hand. This is a turn 2 Grave Titan. Play Bazaar. Pass turn. The jig is up. What? You have a man? Are you gonna tinker turn 1? No way. This is the actual dream. Oh no! We're gonna die to turn 1 tinker? Oh, what? Pay life. Whoa. How much mana do you need over here? That is going to kill you extremely quickly. That's bizarre. So discard Grave Titan, Avenger of Zendikar, and Pyretic Ritual. Hellrider. Okay. Hellrider plus Grave Titan can kill them super fast. Let's go Blood Crypt, pay 2 life, reanimate Grave Titan. And if they don't have a way to deal with it, they are just dead. Unless they get insanely lucky on their flips. That's an average of 3 damage a turn. They have to win the game in 5 turns without taking any other damage. Yeah, I don't know about that play. Coercive Portal, sure. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They basically have to kill me next turn. Do I want to Bazaar? I think so. We can hit like Dark Ritual. I want to put a Hellrider into play, but I don't know how. Because we already used Reanimator. Or Reanimate. I guess we Bazaar because we can discard Restoration Angel. Discard. Okay, I was like, I don't know how. Our opponent basically killed themselves there. Run it back. Deck's perfect. Well, we have the card Reanimate. So we have 3 draws. Or we could just pass turn, discard Grave Titan, actually. And then reanimate it. Let's do that. Our opponent's not killing themselves as quickly, but turn 2 Grave Titan's pretty good. How did they scry? Bottom top, okay. Pass turn. Oh no, shoot, we really messed up. I forgot to play a land. Dude, you can't have mana crypt every game. Alright, what is 6 mana? Forge Master. Okay, well, we might die to that. Reanimate Grave Titan. Because they can sack the mana crypt now. But I think we're just going to set up for Ophiomancer into Hellrider and hope to get some big attacks that way. Because I guess Sphinx of the Steelwind has first strike, so that can block Grave Titan. Demonic Tutor, okay, so you find any artifact that you can sacrifice. Probably Hangerback Walker would be brutal here. Blightsteel? We can actually beat a Blightsteel because it can never attack. Sphinx, the problem with Sphinx is it has lifelink and first strike. Both of those are pretty troubling. I think we need to draw Dark Ritual into Pyretic Ritual. This looks like a Hangerback. Yep. They do lose their Forge Master though. Okay. Dark Ritual. Nope. Let's play Mountain. And no attacks with the Grave Titan, unfortunately. Yeah, the Vigilance is going to kill us, I think. They get 2 1/1 flyers. And then I assume the Sphinx of the Steelwind. But if they have Blightsteel, maybe that as well. Yep, Mana Crypt. Mana Crypt is a good card. I can't complain because I got reanimated. Okay, they did get it. How do we kill that? For a deck like this, you know, Necrotal, Bone Treader don't kill Sphinx. Wow, they can even Academy Ruins it back if we kill it. We're dead next turn. It was a fun run, guys. We did our best. Alright, we're dead. On to round 3. Alright guys, we're gonna get the 1-2 clutch here. We're gonna Thoughtseize their creature, then we're gonna reanimate it. We haven't drawn any of our tutor effects or sneak attack here. But that's okay, because our deck's perfect. Look at this. Well, this is a bit sketchy. What is Metalworker doing in there? Puppeteer Click is also really good against us. Let's take a Shieldred though. If they draw exactly Reanimate, then we're dead, but currently they have no way to deal with a Shieldred. And we fall to 8 life doing this, but sometimes it's necessary. What's gonna be fun is if they like Faithless Looting their Puppeteer Click away, and then we Puppeteer Click their Puppeteer Click, and then a creature from our graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Badlands, Faithless Looting. It's kind of weird because we're heavily incentivized to just take Faithless Looting, like any normal deck would do that, because they're going to discard Shieldred. Discarded a Swamp and Puppeteer Click, okay. Taiga. Alright, let's get a Shieldred. Pass turn. So it's a 6/6 unblockable. You have a Mazevith? Okay, well, that's fun. Bazaar of Baghdad, perfect. Do I have anything I can actually Bazaar? I don't really want to give them... I don't really want to let them know what I have. I don't have any 2-drops. Let's just pass. And I'm not going to make them Mazevith. This is a weird... I never expected another opponent to play the same deck. Rakdos Signet, sure. It's bizarre. Yeah, discard all these, I guess. Upkeep. You have to target, okay. Let's get... Puppeteer click here. Getting their Puppeteer click. This is my dream. Oh, it doesn't target? Okay, that's fine. And now we can Bazaar of Baghdad. Here. In Horn Elves. Okay, 1, 2. I guess we could just discard the elves because we could just get it back off of Shieldred. Yeah, we just want lands. Hit for a bunch. And this gets rid of their Puppeteer click in case they were going to reanimate it or whatever. Yep. Take 3. Tug into play. This Mazevith is doing so much work right now. Okay. Let's get back a Massacre Worm. Massacre Worm hits the hardest. Overgrown Tomb. So let's attack first. Yep, Mesa with that. I don't really want a Bazaar of Baghdad here. Because we have to hit exactly Recurring Nightmares. Let's just play Overgrown Tomb tapped and pass turn. With Shieldred in play, we can do a lot of stuff. We can Restoration Angel the Massacre Worm if we need. Beginning of the next instep, exile it. Oh, that's bold. Thoughtseize. You're just setting yourself up to die there, opponent. We have a Restoration Angel in our graveyard. Activate Bazaar. Ooh. Terrastodon. Thing and thing. Okay. I was gonna say, we better win that game. Your graveyard, your graveyard. Alright, let's let's do our best here. The mirror match of the century. Ooh, this hand is spicy. Let's keep. So we have 2 options here actually. We can go turn 1 elves. And then vamp for a Recurring Nightmare. Or we can just try and play put an Inferno Titan into play next turn. Kind of like the Recurring Nightmare strategy. Go. They're like, how did this start come out of this deck? And that is a good question. Faithless Looting. I guess the downside here... Oh, discarding lands? I am okay with that. Pyretic Ritual. That doesn't do it. Yeah, we need a black source in play. So let's go Swamp. Or Scalding Tarn for Badlands seems even better. That way we can also Pyretic Ritual if need be. And then hit for 1. And then next turn we can go Bazaar of Baghdad, discard Inferno Titan, Recurring Nightmare, sacrifice the Elves. Bitter Blossom. Sure. Cast Vampiric Tutor. Look, this is what this deck was supposed to do, okay? Play Bazaar. Activate Bazaar. Discarding Inferno Titan. Pyretic Ritual. Avenger of Zendikar. Recurring Nightmare. So they can theoretically make us discard Recurring Nightmare if they have like a Thoughtseize, but they would have Thoughtseized us earlier if they had it. I kind of want to get Avenger of Zendikar. That sets us up to Recurring Nightmare even better. Pass turn. Just don't Thoughtseize us and we win the game. We're not gonna 0-3 chat. Or viewers. There's no chat here. Except for me. Okay, we win. Well, I guess they could hit land plus Thoughtseize. Could do it. Or land reanimate, I guess. Sorcerer's Spyglass. Wait. But you could have stopped Recurring Nightmare. What? I'll take it, but what is going on there? Let's go activate Bazaar first. Because we could hit reanimate. Oh, Mind Twist. Or just a Terastodon. 1, 2, 3. Play a Swamp. Make our tokens bigger. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can Mind Twist them for 2, leaving them with 1 card in hand and still Recurring Nightmare. Yes, use the ability. Dark Ritual. Oh, we didn't even get to live the dream. Oh man, see, that's what our deck was supposed to do. Some cool things. Like it was not as bad as it showed in the previous games. It was still it was bad. I mean, it was definitely bad, but it was nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.